Well, we've got a pretty interesting update and rumor report for Shazam Fury of the Gods. We know the Shazam Mythos is based in Greek mythology, and one particular DC hero who's steeped in Greek mythology may actually be appearing in the upcoming New Line Cinema sequel. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about the film, who's going to appear, and what kind of impact this could have on the broader DC film universe. Now, before we dive in though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, the huge giveaway. We're going to give away a PlayStation 5 at 25,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in our giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check out that free Week of Skillshare down below. It's a spectacular way for you to develop all of your superhero skills for that never-ending war on crime, all while not diving too deep into your pockets. Also, it really does help the channel, so we really appreciate it. Well, I have to say, I find this some interesting news. I was quite the fan of the Shazam movie. For many, it's one of the best and definitely one of the most beloved DC Extended Universe films so far. It's kind of separate from most of the other stuff going on in the DC Universe, all while being firmly set in it. Now, in the first movie, at the very end, we had a little bit of a cameo. Well, most of a cameo. Superman showed up, although we never got to see his face because apparently they couldn't get Henry Cavill on set. And that leads us to this new report from the team over at the Illuminati. Now, I want to be pretty clear here. This is a rumor and it hasn't been confirmed. And like all rumors, let's take it with a grain of salt until we get some kind of confirmation, but this does all fit nicely into a pretty cool Greek mythology package. Now, what the team over there is reporting is that Gal Gadot will indeed be reprising her role as Wonder Woman in Shazam Fury of the Gods. Now, apparently, this is a small role, but Wonder Woman will be involved in the film, and its heavy leaning on Greek mythology will probably double down for this episode. Now, a couple weeks ago at DC Fandom, we got a look at some of the monsters that Shazam will be facing this time around, and more interestingly, the Daughters of Atlas. So I can totally see where Wonder Woman and her knowledge of all of this stuff would fit in perfectly during this movie. Now, as of right now, pretty unclear how Diana and the whole Shazam family will actually draw themselves together and face off against the Daughters of Atlas. Now, in the first Wonder Woman film, it was pretty well established that most of the Greek mythos were dead at the hand of Ares. This kind of return of some of these characters could create some interesting dynamics, especially for that next Wonder Woman movie. I think one of the key parts of universe building that DC really needs could be something like this. Planting seeds in the Shazam movie and making some changes to the universe and then have them reflected in that Wonder Woman movie would definitely give their universe a much more cohesive feel. Now, as of today, Shazam Fury of the Gods is set to release on June 2nd, 2023, so we still have a really long time to wait, considering this movie has already wrapped production. I suspect if we're going to have to wait this long, there's going to be more leaks, so let's hold out and wait and see what happens. I would love to see Gal Gadot appear in this movie, and her portrayal of Wonder Woman has been pretty solid, despite 1984 not being my favorite film. What do you guys think? How do you feel about Wonder Woman showing up in Shazam Fury of the Gods? And if she does, do those Greek mythology repercussions reverberate into her next sequel? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.